What up, guys? Not gonna play for very long, only have a few minutes, but just chomping at the bit to get a couple more things done here. So I'm at Oster Fair, and the two big things that I need to do next are I forgot to do anything with flying water cloth or whatever it is. And I just remembered I should be using repel so I can get around faster. Alright, repel. And there is I think it's the town where I got the golden key, I think is where you find the loom. So let's see if we can find that next. I actually don't have my map open, so hopefully I don't get too lost. Repel has lost its effect. And I think we missed. Oh, what do we got here? Yeah, we did miss. Maybe I should pull that map up. Oh, here we go. Found it. So this is where we got the golden key. And then now that we have the jailer's key, we're gonna go on in here. Alright. Found the magic loom. Alright, and then I just noticed this guy. What is this guy? Alright, whatever, dude. Raj isn't around, just so you know. Okay, feels weird, but I'm actually going to throw away the moon fragment. So I think anything that you throw away that's a key item will come back. Let's see. Do I keep the iron spear or not? That is a good question. Okay, here's when I... Oops, I forgot my repel spell fell off again. It's quite obnoxious how many enemies have resistance to magic in this game. Okay, so the reason I got rid of the item is the leaf of the world tree is over here, and I used my other one up in the previous dungeon. Guess I thought the world tree was over here. There it is. Okay. Alright, now I gotta think about this. Trying to remember... I think it'll be easiest if I just cast Return. And that has to do entirely with me not remembering how to find stuff and then being too lazy to pull the map up. I have not seen any doors locked with a silver key for a long time. I almost wonder if I can get rid of the silver key soon. There is a spell, it's actually the last spell I think Arya gets, that opens doors at a cost of 2 magic points. Okay, so this is Baron, which is where I'm going to come next. Oh, are you kidding me? The turn that it wears off. Oh wow, Artho was useful. Okay, I need to... what? Go down here. Oh, I'm trying to remember. Does the river get me close to Ton now? Wait, what? I'm confused. Looks like certain things got washed out a bit. So is that a shortcut now? Actually, the enemies that have low defense, the Falcon Sword is way better against. I feel like I'm completely lost. I don't know what all got changed when I messed around with that river. And am I even in the right place? I think I am. Probably should have stayed at Baron, but it's fine. Osterfair is a straight shot to Baron, so when I cast Return, it'll be pretty easy. Now, I understand that there's sort of a trick. It's wild. There is a sort of a trick where you can get 2 water flying cloths. And I'm not sure if... It seems like it was an unintentional thing because the only way you can pull it off is taking advantage of a certain sort of like glitch. At least I think it's a glitch. So, when we come up to this guy, pretty sure it's this guy. Ah, so thou hast found my loom and the dews yarn too. I shall weave thee a water flying cloth, but it will take time. Please come back in a day or so. So, we lose the items that are necessary to make that armor. Because he took them to make the armor. Because the items are gone, I was going to say this earlier and I got distracted. Yeah, and actually I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to get 2 suits armor and I can decide whether it's cheating or not later. I was trying to say, and I got distracted because I get easily distracted. If you throw away a key item like let's say the golden key or whatever, it will respawn where you originally found it. Just as a sort of protection so you don't get... I guess that'd be a soft lock. But yeah, so you don't get locked into the game. Or, you know, locked into a no-win situation or whatever. So... you can, right now only, go get the magic loom again. in the Dues Yarn again. And that allows you to get 2 suits of armor. Spell. Like I said, I'm going to do it, just... I'll worry about the ethics of it later. But this is my only chance to do it. So there's that magic loom again. Should stay at the end, probably getting low. I think gold is pretty well worthless now. I mean, Arthos had his end game gear for a while now. Okay, if I cast Return, go back to Osterfair, and then I've sort of memorized the locations in your Osterfair or where things are from Osterfair, so that's why this has been helpful to me. So the Dragon's Horn would be over here. That's Middenhall over there. Okay, should be running into... Okay, so what is this? There we go, there's the Dragon's Horn. 3rd floor of the North Tower. So floor 1, floor 2. Metal slime. Okay, now I lost track of where I was. Okay, so this is the 3rd floor. For some reason, I want to go look over here. There we go. Alright. So I can go pick up my second... Well, pick up my first armor, then give the dude the items for the next one. Again, it seems to be unintended. So if you do it, you're basically cheating, but I think most people who know the ins and outs of the game just, you know, they kind of know that that's an option. I am so glad my repel spell works against most enemies now. Okay. Repel has lost its effect. Thinking of which... Okay, the Watergate key did go away when I used it, I think. That's nice. Jeez, my dude. traveled across the whole world, you know. I wonder... I actually don't know what the counter is. It might be random encounters. Be interesting. Alright. So they just... The heap of bangos did buff spells. Alright. Well, I'm actually out of time again, so... Might just poke my head in real quick and see if my armor is ready. Otherwise, I'll just have to grind for a little bit or something. I imagine it's a certain number of random encounters or something that finally triggers it. I don't know what other counters there might be. Wow, okay, well. What are you? Are you the inn? Yes. Is it number of inn sleeps? That'd be kind of interesting. Alright, well. Like I said, I'm out of time, so... Well, I'll try to figure out why... Or what do you have to do to get this guy to actually give you the stuff. But yeah, I'll probably combine this with the next video because it's so short. Alright, if this guy doesn't have my water flying cloth, I'm going to be pretty irritated because I literally was grinding here for, well, probably 30 minutes of real life. So let's see. Golden key. What? So is it tied into the inn? Doesn't make sense either. I've been like my dude. Magic Loom. Yeah, okay, I'm actually quite curious what the heck. Is this guy Larry guy? Oh, Tool guy. Alright, I forgot to save the game after the moon fragment got sold, so I have to sell it again, apparently. Everything else. I really don't know what will trigger this guy to finally give me that stupid thing. Like, I'm pretty sure I gained an entire level. Wow. Well, I'm gonna turn off the video for now and keep working on it. I don't know why the hell this guy's not giving me the thing. So maybe see in a little bit, maybe see another day. Alright, went and looked online, and it seems to be the prevailing opinion that you must save the game, power off the Nintendo, and load a new game, or like load your game. Which I never do because I'm on an emulator, so let's try it. So I'm always at Osterfair. That's funny because it's been many days of game time, but I think they're suggesting that I needs to be a day or two of real time IRL. Alright. And then the other thing I read was that Varia needs an open inventory slot, which is not true in my case. Not too much stuff again. Well, I don't think I'm going to use the iron spear anymore, so I can always buy a new one easily. And Varia. Should I have Melroth over to buy from? Okay. So between powering down, see Varia's with the level up. Between powering down, in that case, return when thou can, for Hargon does not sleep. In order to preserve the Imperial Scrolls of Honor, please hold the rest button in while pushing the power button off. If you turn off the power first, you may lose the record of your great deeds, and that would be a shame. That funny thing about old Nintendos. Yeah, talk a bit more about that when I get to Ultima, because basically any sort of power surge could really mess up your save files. Let's see here, so let's reset. I don't think the top loader had the same problem, but I might be wrong. Continue a quest. Welcome back, Bike Rom. Okay, so we saved the game, reset, and Varia has an open item slot. So we should be good to go. I should have seen if there was a place to save closer. I don't know if there is, though. This is a pretty straight shot, honestly, from Osterfair to a ton. Oops. Varia has repel. I know that. So yeah, there's just a couple more spells that we'll get as we level up. I think one is Chance, I think one is Sacrifice, and one is the one that opens the locked doors. So disappointingly, there's no new combat spells I'll actually use. I'm not gonna cast Sacrifice, I'll get the point. And Chance, I'm not gonna use that. So only thing I might use would be the spell to open doors, because I'm probably going to throw away the silver key at that point. Possibly even the prisoner's key, jailer's key, whatever. I don't know. We'll see. I do hate having my inventory all junked up. This game is a bit obsessed with keys. Alright, you got my stuff finally? Hello, I've just finished. See that the princess wears this. Alright, except I'm not going to. I'm going to take that water flying cloth, which is a really weird name for armor. Hand it to Artho. And let's see if you make me another one. There. And I'll pick up the other one, but I'm just curious how much this would help Artho. So he has magic armor. 89. Yeah, so he goes up 10. Plus, he doesn't take as much damage from magic attacks, like fire attacks, I think. So that's pretty awesome. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing, get the other one, and then we're off to the next section of the game. So, see you in a little bit. Alright, what up guys? Yeah, I think this video is going to be a bunch of short clips stitched together because it's just, I don't have a lot of time and there's a lot of things to do to get to the next part of the story. I did some grinding, not too much. I think probably each of my characters gained a level, maybe. Not much. Let's see here, where I left off last time, can't talk. We got the water flying cloth for both of my mage characters. Yeah, so anyway, we are done with pretty well everything out in the world. We need to go to the cave to Roan. I think I kept calling it the road to Roan. That's fine. And I will be... Well, the first part's not going to be difficult, but I will be using a map to navigate it, mostly because it is just... It's set up to be a bottleneck and to make sure that you can't just like speedrun this game. Like, really, you would have to take extensive notes to play it the right way, and ain't nobody got time for that. I'll kind of explain what I mean when I get there. Okay. Are you the item person? Can you move out of my way? Yeah, okay. So we're going to sell... I'm going to go ahead and sell the silver. No, I'm not going to sell the silver key, not yet. I don't have the spell yet. Once I get that spell, I'm going to sell it though. Let's see. Artho, we're going to sell his magic armor. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead with the cheat that two of my characters have, the water flying cloth. I'm going to feel only slightly guilty about it. Okay. And then we will go ahead and go through this. Can't remember if I don't think I ever recorded me going through here before, or maybe I did when I was exploring. I think I might have when I was exploring. No, what is it? Jailer key? There we go. Yeah, I think I remember kind of being like, ow, ow, what? Because you have to cast Step Guard again. But yeah, like here, I'm going to go ahead and cast Repel just in case it actually works. I think I would have discovered this before, but anyway. I have Malroth. I don't remember where exactly it appears, but right here is where I think you use it. Okay. So maybe you have to be in the swamp. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and not use the map yet. Just can kind of see, like, I'm walking along, mind my own business, trying to get through the cave. Oh, there's pit traps. And there are tons of pit traps. And when you fall down here, you didn't really see it, but the encounter rate is pretty crazy. I'm gonna go down these stairs, I think. Yeah. Close enough. So, every couple steps, you get just mobbed by horks. I'm glad I did explode that, because the team's asleep. So horks are basically zombies that can put you to sleep with a breath attack. That's pretty crazy, yeah. Okay. Yeah, and every couple steps, we're gonna get just attacked constantly. So, let's see. Antidote. Yeah, one step. Sometimes just one orc. Alright. 4 steps. And I'm being pretty wasteful with my MP because we're actually going to leave the dungeon here after we get this treasure chest. It's kind of silly, but you'll see why in a minute. Alright. And we found the life crest. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and cast outside. We're going to go ahead and cast return. Let's see, actually I don't need to stay at the inn yet. I think Osterfair, this castle, is just the absolutely best home base. It's so easy to find all the key places from Osterfair. Because Rubus's monolith should be right here. And that would be this weird little tower that we saw before that we didn't have anywhere to go. Alright, now what? I hear a mortal voice calling me. Ah, 3 descendants of Erdrick. Yes, I shall help thee. I am Rubus, an enchanter, and long ago I promised Erdrick to help when the time came. Now is the time. Receive now my charm and my spell of protection. Alright, so now we have... we're gonna end up Charm of Rubus. Right, and we wanted to get that before we get through the cave. Yeah, I don't really have any more time this morning again, so like I said, I'm going to be stitching a whole bunch of clips together to get through this next part. That cave to Roan, the next part is basically like getting through the cave, but then there's like tons of treasure in there, like the final armor. Let's see, is that right? We don't have the final armor yet. No, we're still using the armor of Gaia. So the final armor and the final sword for Bicrom are both in there. I think there might be something else, but those are the two main items that we want to get in there. And I think my mages are pretty well decked out. So let's see, and lots of experience points to go for the next level. So there's a pretty good place to grind right before the last dungeon. So that's where I'm going to be grinding next. I think I should be strong enough to make it there. So anyway, next time I see you, I'll be sailing back over to the Cave of Roan, looting that place, and getting to that final, I don't know what it's called, it's like this final like plateau or area or something that you just crazy hard enemies, and then you get into the final dungeon, I think, after that. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. So next time I'll see you, it's going to be that Cave of Roan.